Hello and welcome to Las Vegas. We are here in the Gen 4 series for this one for a night race. Newly renovated Las Vegas. We've run here already since the visual updates and all that, but still looking pretty good out here. Although maybe a little bit less. Lowered my graphical settings. Since last race I did in the truck series, the frame issues came back, so I tried a couple more things, including lowering some of those graphical settings. So we'll see if that helps. Just recognized Damon in here from the league. Gonna say good luck to him. Anybody else in here we know? I don't think so. Got home after work and unfortunately did not have much time to practice. Basically, no time at all to practice, actually. So I have no idea where the fast part of the track is or anything. We're just gonna try our best to run a good qualifying lap. The very limited information I got, it felt like the bottom was probably best in 1 and 2. Maybe higher up the track in 3 and 4, but I didn't even try that, so who knows if that's even the truth. We'll try it, but I don't expect to be at the top of the board, since I really did not get to practice like I wanted. Definitely easy to overdrive this car, though, and make it so it doesn't want to stick. A lot of grip out here in a night race, though, so that could hopefully help. Yep, haven't done that yet at all. That did not feel good, so I don't think that was really what we wanted to do, but oh well, at least we'll have a good run to the line for lap number 2. Let's go all the way to the bottom, and let's stick to the bottom on lap 2 this time as well. Probably underdrove that. Yeah, that felt very underdriven. But we'll see what we get anyway. 29.714. Up to P3. So, could be worse. I think I probably could have driven a little bit harder, especially in 3 and 4 there. But without the practice that I like to get, I wasn't sure if it was going to stick or not. See. Ooh, it's pushing up a little bit there. I definitely want to take all this extra time after qualifying to get some more track time. And I definitely want to try to do a green flag pit stop as well. Oh hey, Damon says his first time at 1.5 miles since they removed the super draft in this car. This car used to have the really intense draft like the ARCA cars do, but it seems they did update that to help it out a little bit. And in my limited experience with it, the times I've run the Gen 4 at tracks where the draft actually matters, so not Phoenix last week, for example, it seems like it is toned down, which is good news. Now let's see if we can figure out a pit stop. Where do we start braking? Okay, that'll work. Serviceable. I would normally like to try that a couple of times in practice, but we'll get the one time here. 0.2, or at least a tenth and a half off of the leader there. So I guess not too bad, but would have liked to be a little bit better. But I'll take it.
Front right, 92%.
Gotta remember that big key to this car, what I learned in the league races, is not overdriving it. We will have 80 laps upcoming in this one. I think they might have fixed that glitch with the running order as well. So that's good. I know there was like a quick download I had to do when I got home here. Here's hoping, fingers crossed, that maybe they fixed that memory leak that was going on as well. Because I think it probably had something to do with whatever update they did with the lineup and things, because the two things
That's the
seemed
end
to
of the
happen at
session.
the same
P5.
time. Started to happen. And it seems like it gets worse the longer I'm in a race session. Because the two times I've dealt with it really badly were in the Gen 4 series and C Open at Martinsville, where we had 17 cautions. Which obviously meant we were there for over an hour. So the longer races it seems like it just tanks the FPS. So hopefully we'll have a nice clean race here, not taking too long, or even better, maybe iRacing fixed whatever was going on there. But I also tried a couple of other things as well that'll hopefully help that out. We'll see. But we're going to be starting P5. We got beat by the one car at the last second, I think. A-okay with that. I'm going to be taking it extra easy
The track temp is
with
81.
the
Fahrenheit.
very little
Yeah,
to no
please.
practice I
81.
got.
Okay, Colton.
And maybe that'll be better
Clear.
anyway,
We're
because
ready for round
I have a
P4.
bad habit of overdriving.
P5.
The estimated SOF is 3,100.
There's your strength of field, pretty good.
We expect to
Part
be
of the
fighting
reason
for the
I didn't
podium.
want to wait is because I wanted to do a Gen 4 race yesterday, but it was like midnight, and signups had kind of petered off. This is the type of race that would go like 4 engines in real life in 2003. Yeah, the engines blew a lot back then, that's for sure. But I didn't want to miss this race,
There are two
because the next one would be in,
additional
I don't know,
sets
2
of time
hours or
during the
whatever.
race. Have a good race.
And that would be another, like, very late night race. Lower participation. So I didn't want to do that.
Get ready. Follow car number
Even if
10
that meant,
the inside column.
for this one, unfortunately, we're running on low, very little practice. Basically got home and immediately jumped in to the race session here.
Race car speed is 56 miles per hour.
Get up to second gear. I think that's what we're going to be running. Just barely making it past halfway. Probably going to be at about 48 laps of fuel once we get around to the start-finish line. Is that Damon back there with a pretty cool Dale Jarrett looking scheme? I believe so. The Quality Tires or whatever that is. I think that's what that sponsor is, right? Quality Tire? Can't remember. A couple of good schemes around us. I like the Payday one back there too. With the number 9. I don't know what the car in front of us has, but the blue and yellow immediately makes me think Mike Skinner. Got Jeff. Is that Jeff Burton? No. I saw I saw what looked like blue. I thought that was like a Citgo car because I saw the C as well, but it was a Sam's Club car, I think. I thought we had a Citgo 99 on pole, but not quite. But enough admiring paint schemes. We got to do some racing now. One last quick test of the throttle, one last blink from Mike Skinner, and I guess we'll be going here.
Get ready.
Green flag, green flag.
Couldn't see very well, but that's alright.
Outside.
Still got a long way to go.
Still there, hold your line.
Not in that much of a hurry.
Clear outside.
You're outside. I'm already looking wiggly. We're going easy through this corner.
Sorry about that. Started broke, so I hit the gate on my shifter.
You're all good, brother. It's time for 5 here.
Definitely like to get more practice than I did. Feels pretty uncomfortable having to jump out here. More blind than usual. Gonna try to remember to be easy on throttle even on the exit, because that always seems to hurt the right front in this car. Kind of hard to get it yawed out and get it on the right rear, I feel like. I think the really fast guys can do it pretty well. I've always kind of had trouble, though, getting that to happen. Give me the old ARC car, maybe. to drive that on the right rear a little bit more, but this car I have had some issues doing that with. A little bit of an apron hit up there. Saw a guy get in the apron. So far so good, everything's been clean for the first 3 laps.
Okay, Colton, your refuel
Leader
window will open
building out a
on
bit of a
lap
gap.
57. It'll close
I'm using
on
a
lap
tiny bit of
43.
brake on entry.
Record pit timings. The fuel estimates are not going to be great. 6th place. That's your best lap in the session.
What did my crew chief just say? It's just said something I don't think I've ever heard him say before. I was not paying attention. Something about something not being great. I don't know. Losing track of the guys ahead just a little bit, but I'm not trying to go too hard right now, so I think we're just gonna let that be okay. These cars don't have the draft they used to have, so you won't have that crutch of staying in someone's draft to help you mitigate your poorly handled tires. I think that's a bigger factor than I consider a lot of times. Like that last ARCA race I did at Chicagoland, I think I probably should have kept the track position up front that I got from getting the pole there. And I probably should have just stayed up there, because even if my tires got bad and they got around me, could probably pretty easily stay in the lead pack just by holding on to the draft. And with how hard it was to pass, maybe I could even fight them off. Still a good finish in that one, but just things I was thinking about afterward.
Your lap time was
Always try to think
30.19.
about why I didn't win the race if I don't win the race.
Okay, Colton, that's good.
Try to
consistency.
figure out
Keep
what I
it
can
up.
do differently next time, if there's anything. Sometimes you just got a like 12,000 iRacing guy in there and you're like, okay, well, that was never going to happen. The way to win that race is be somebody else. But, you know, always good to try to identify things you can do better.
Your last lap time was at 30.
Everybody kind of running the same line for now, it looks like. Running the bottom, taking it pretty easy overall. We've gained a little bit on Damon behind us. Not sure if there was a reason for it or not. Didn't see if he got tight or something at some point. Or if he had somebody trying to battle him. He's about half a second back now. Just about the same as the gap in front of us. Haven't felt much different in the handling quite yet. Of course, as I say that, it felt a little bit tight there. Cars up ahead looking like they got a little bit close on entry. The 1 and the 10, looks like. The leader has fallen back. He may have gone a little bit too hard too early.
A little rough and choosy.
There may be some side-by-side battles about to happen. Just 10 laps into this one.
Was at 30.55.
So it does look like you can overdrive it and find yourself off the pace. So I'm going to keep trying to be nice to my car, even if we're losing to the guy in front of us and Damon's catching back up again behind. He is feeling tighter now. It's weird, the force feedback in this car is better than it used to be, but I'm still feeling less
Your lap time was at
weight in the corners, like
30.64.
feeling when the car gets tight, and just a bunch of bumps. Like I could feel the bumps of the track just fine, but you also get like the binding of the wheel whenever your car gets tight, for example, and I don't feel that as much in the car, which is interesting. I don't know the first thing about how force feedback is calculated or how it works, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what, if anything, is actually wrong there, but Just talking about what I'm feeling. Damon now moving forward, it seems. He's definitely getting closer to our rear bumper. I'm not going to fight him once he gets here. If he's faster, he can go on. Don't want to waste either of our lap times or tires. I do wonder if the higher line is ever going to come in at any point in this race, either end of the track. He looks like he got tight there, maybe. Back behind us. I think we're closing in on payday here. I wish, am I right? I guess we are in real life too, because currently racing on a Tuesday. My payday's on Thursday, but we are closing in on that payday too. But the number 9 is what we're talking about. So we get a puff of smoke. Maybe a guy on the wall on entry. That looked like it might have been a safer barrier touch. Easy to do on entry sometimes. The car's still not giving me very much feedback in terms of your car's getting tight or what. It feels like it's slowing down and like we're getting less rotation through the corner, but it's not causing me any issues like it is to the 9. You definitely got tight there and found the wall. The draft is still there, but it's not as strong as it used to be, so I feel like the draft is better. In the past, we would just be in a pack right now, probably, to be honest. There's some good turn out of the corner. We are going to get to his inside.
Still there.
But lift a little bit. Cut the apron.
That was a 13.92.
Stay low.
Gotta hold us very tight instead of just letting us go with our fresher tires, our better maintained tires. He's going to waste both of our time.
Outside is clear. Outside.
He has every right to, but I just question the logic.
Stay low. Outside clear. Outside.
Now it's going to bring Damon to us, and he's going to get to our outside. It might have to be an outside pass if we want to make one.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Now we got to turn the wheel a little harder.
Outside is clear.
I'm not going to cut in front of the 6 and risk getting run over there. But unfortunately, it is going to bring him
on
to
the high side.
our side.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay low.
E7.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Wow, it's tight right here. He's holding me so tight. Jesus.
Stay low.
Mark Martin over here. He's even got the number 6.
Clear up top.
I don't feel like we're falling off. We just lost all our momentum, and it does seem like you're going to try to pass on the high side. Based on the handling characteristics we're feeling here.
8th place.
Alright, we'll do that then. Get to the outside. He's going to push up and wreck us. Cool, thanks, man.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there.
I want to push too hard out here and ruin my tires, but it's looking like that's the only way to move forward.
E7.
Clear inside.
He actually didn't wreck us, I'm being dramatic, but he definitely pushed up instead of lifting.
Clear inside.
We're about halfway through this run. Guess I probably could have gone bottom there since I'm not really trying to make a pass at the moment, but it will give us a run on Damon.
Inside.
Right, he had a loose moment, so we're gonna find a lane to the outside.
Still there at bottom. Still there inside.
He had a good corner. We're just wasting so much time. If we'd just been able to get past the payday car earlier,
Still there at bottom.
this would have been so much easier. 6 is giving me no room, man.
Stay high.
No, Damon's still on our inside. Gotta watch out for that.
Still inside.
It's getting a little bit wiggly on the straightaways. The highest line.
You're up top, 3 wide.
I don't like hearing that.
Hold your line. Inside.
Trying to give the maximum room to get the wall a little bit.
Still there at
But
bottom.
we're okay.
You're back in fifth. Still there, hold your line.
Let's get clear of all this. I don't want to be here
Still
anymore.
there, hold your line. Clear inside.
Ugh, got tight. Trying to push it.
Clear.
Got a little bit loose on entry there thanks to the guy being right up my spoiler.
Their rating is 3.1.
Inside. You're in the middle. 3
Right on my spoiler trying to wreck me.
2 wide. Clear
That gets the
inside.
car loose. I don't know if he knows that.
Keep high. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
It's blocking it high here.
Car outside. Outside is clear.
Blocking as in arrow blocking, not traditional blocking.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Gotta be careful not to overdrive. I've been doing it a little bit, trying to run this high line.
Car ahead
Over the
is
bottom
James
since he wants to run high now.
Their rating
Car
is
outside.
3.1.
Still there, hold your line. Outside clear.
It's just slower at this point in the run, I think, though. I think it might be high line the fastest way around at this point. Car's very tight. Man, it's so crazy how loose it gets you when there's someone right on your spoiler.
Still inside. Still there at
It'll
bottom.
snap sideways on entry if you've got someone back there.
Still there inside.
7th position. That last lap was at 31.56.
Clear inside.
It's clear of us. Gonna have to lift.
Car inside. Still inside.
What's the point there?
Keep high.
P7.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Trying to hold on as much as we can. Car is very tight.
Clear.
9's in the wall. Doesn't look like he lost much momentum though.
Next car is Lance. Car number 4. And their rating is 4.4. You've
Let's
just
try
run
middle. I think we could
31.38.
get some cool track maybe if we run middle here. cut down. I think that does work pretty well. I think we'll try doing that some more. I do like this high line 3 and 4 though. Coming up on pit stops. Hopefully that one stop I made to practice is enough to get me there safely. Tight race car down there. The 9's losing it on the straightaway. Holy cow. Got a bit tight there. They're side by side up ahead. Oh, come on, car, turn. It's not wanting to. We need that right front. That new one that the car's begging for. Car's so tight, man.
Okay, Colton. The next car is James. Car number 9.
That was the 6 to get to us again.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear.
Clear us. I do think going low and 1 and 2 is the way.
Inside.
15's got good tires. He's gonna come up on us and fly by.
Still there at the bottom.
We'll get the runoff for now, but he's definitely gonna pass us in 1 and 2.
Still inside.
E9.
Maybe we go ahead and pit.
Clear.
Since we're losing out, I got a good run right there. I'm gonna stay out. Oop, watch that guy hit the wall and got it myself.
The next car is car number 15. The rating is
Still there at the
2.5.
bottom. Clear inside.
Jacob, go high, I'm pitting.
Okay, guys pitting. Damon's driven away from our little pack here.
Alright, hi Dylan.
Not too worried about that.
Is pitting. E8.
My cousin.
Because he's a really good driver. He won plenty of the Gen 4 races, so he knows how to be quick. Oh man, that 9 is struggling. Not sure where the 9's trying to be. It's just gonna go slow right in front of us.
Outside. Keep low. Keep low. Clear up top.
And we'll clear him. So we can drive away.
Brandenburg is entering the pits. He's in P18. I think he'll come out a little way behind you.
Can't remember if it was the Xfinity series or the Gen 4 series where going longer seemed to work most of the time.
P7.
I think that was the Xfinity series. I don't remember exactly what worked for the Gen 4. I don't think anybody ever came to a consensus necessarily. I think it just differed. Because I don't remember if that was ever really fully established.
Hey,
More pit stops though. There's always a chance people can have accidents trying to get to the pits. Maybe that's more reason to stay out.
In the race.
P6. Alright, Colton, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 8 laps of fuel remaining.
Maybe we'll go one more here. Car's not turning anymore, that's for sure.
The car in front is pitting.
That lap was a 31.
And more pit stops going down.
Hi, Dylan.
Pitting in this lap, pitting in this lap. Gave the call.
Fitting in, fitting in.
Bit.
Jordan ahead is pitting. Pit lane speed limit.
Ooh, that was
is
close.
50
Are we
miles
okay?
per
I think
hour.
we're okay.
We'll fuel you to the end of the race. We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt our pit exit
Pit box
estimates.
in
A few
10.
seconds behind.
Fill that to the
and
top.
Wow,
All the
behind
tires,
is pitting now.
please.
5, 3,
We cut it
2,
close, but we had a good
1.
pit in, I think.
right here.
Go. Feels like the brakes are weak. Oh my god, 1657.
Right, 16%. Front left, 81%.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens. I sure am good at not being good
Well
at
done, get
saving the right front.
There's
You only
traffic
have
behind.
one
Keep your
tire
wits about you.
remaining.
The car in front of us is less.
Right,
Car
we are
number
back
8.
out.
Their rating
We had a
is
great pit stop
3.2.
compared to the guy that came in behind us. He's about 2 seconds back. Pretty happy with how that whole exchange went. How do we not fry our right front this time, though? Because I tried that last run, at least until we started moving up the track. And, boy, I sure did. I sure did do that thing where I killed it. Awesome race so far, though. This is great. Green flag pit stops, always so much fun.
Alright, Colton, the next car is Stone, car number 16, B license, and their rating is
See
2.5.
where we cycle out. Guy ahead has 3 lap older tires.
Down low.
Here's the guy that came in from ahead of us. We're overtaking at the moment. There's one of the leaders into the wall.
Clear inside.
Very curious how this will cycle out. Feel pretty good about the pit exchange, given we came in front of the 7. It was just right behind us, and you can see how much we gained, so I feel like the pit process itself went pretty well. Which is great news, since I didn't really get to practice it much. That one pit practice you saw, I did before or after qualifying. That was it. That was my one attempt at learning it.
E9.
Not that I haven't been here before at Las Vegas, so I have a general idea of where you want to start braking everything. So it's not like I'm just making lucky guesses, but certainly usually try to get a bit more practice than that. I don't know when Damon came in to pit, or if he even has yet. Oh no, he hasn't. He's just now saying pitting in. That's very interesting. I imagine we'll probably cycle in front of him, but he's going to have much better tires.
The lead is pitting now.
Is pitting.
He's right there. The leader came down. So we're going to gain a couple more spots back.
That lap time was 30.47.
Car outside. Go low.
Man, the car turns really well whenever you wrap that white line. If you get real close to it like that. If I could do that every time, that would probably
Keep low. Clear.
do some good stuff. But that's really tough to get it that close without hitting it. We'll overtake the 16.
Car in front of us is less. Car number 8, and their rating is 3.2. P8.
There's your former leader.
The leader.
Don't do it.
Inside.
It looked like he was thinking about cutting in front of me. I'm gonna do that to him, but not for long. He's gonna fly past us. He's got 7 lap fresher tires, which is a big deal.
6th place.
And you get it down that white line, you can really get some rotation. I feel like there's something to that. He's going high, trying to get a run on us, I think. He's going to cut down line, actually.
The lap time was at 30.43.
Kind of being a pest, but don't want to just let him by necessarily. I'm going to run my line how I want to, as long as I can. Coming up here on the 8 car, he has 5 lap older tires, so we shouldn't have any issue getting past him. Using more brake on entry this run after how badly we killed that right front last time. Got no clue where Damon is. I'm surprised he hasn't been able to make a big run behind us to pass us. Looks like he did it just now. Leave that lane because it's looking like he's trying to get out there.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
There he goes.
Clear high.
Surprised it took that long, though. He's obviously probably trying to save his tires as well. That probably had a lot to do with it. Should both be able to make our way around the 8 here. Maybe not quite yet for me.
7th position. That last lap was at 30.76.
Good time.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear up top.
Go. Damon's back in 12th. You know he's going to make his way back forward, but
Okay, Colton, the next car
he's got
is
a little
Jack
bit of ways to go, especially
2.
since the leader
That was at
has passed us already.
30.86.
Damon was in 4th before the cycle started, I believe. Really trying to do better on that right front this time. We've got the 6 car up there. He pit 5 laps earlier than us. I think we should be able to catch him before the end of this thing. I do feel like the lack of practice did hurt me, because after learning how things went that first run, and now backing it down the second run, I feel like I have a much better understanding of what I need to be doing through these corners.
The gap to less behind is increasing.
I feel like I'm going to be able to do much better on the tires this run.
The car in front of
I
us
think the
now
car is
Dale,
still just
car
inherently
number
quite
6, and their rating
tight.
is 3.8.
But I do feel like I can do a better job this run. The guy who pit behind us has gained on us a little bit, about 7/10 since
That lap
I
was
looked
at
back there and he was 2
30.87
seconds
over
back.
Colton. Lap times are pretty consistent. P6.
P6 right now. Do want to kind of take a look, see what the tire situation is for the guys behind us. Guy immediately behind us, same lap of course. The 8 behind him, older tires. Okay, the 15 that just passed the 8 though, he's got 2 laps fresher. He's got 2 seconds to catch back up, but I think he should probably be able to do that before the end of this thing. We've got 20 laps to go coming up at the next time we get to the start-finish. So he'll probably be able to catch us. But who knows, maybe the tires will even out. The frame's starting to lower.
Your last lap time was at 30.
It's getting to about that time, I guess, about 40 minutes into the recording. Maybe the frame's starting to take a dive. Could have just been a bad corner though, but I am going to keep an eye on that because all of a sudden it's down in the 40s up there. Six, I think, got into the wall a little bit. Ooh, there's a lot of it. His vehicle's tight. He's got those 5-lap older tires. Looking like he's falling off pretty bad. Oh, here comes Damon, I just noticed. 7-lap fresher tires for him. He waited all the way to lap 50 to come in.
Outside. Clear high.
It's the inside, but he has a better run out of the corner.
Car outside.
You've just done a
Still there.
31.00.
Go low.
They won't ever just let you by, do they? Why would they, I guess, but there's no way he's holding on to the spot the rest of the race. He's just wasting both of our time by holding on.
Go low. Clear.
But still doesn't take too long for us, thankfully, unless he finds a way to get a run again to our outside. I don't think he'll be able to get there, though.
Okay, contact. The next car is Janko, car number 2, P5.
Wish this would not be scrolled down. 1 is in the lead. I don't know what all the pit strategies are looking like for everybody. I don't know if we have anybody else we might be able to catch or not. I don't see anyone immediately on race labs in front of us. And I know Damon's gonna pass us, that's for sure. He has already gotten around the 6. Yeah, the other guys in front of us all have same or better tires. So I think going long was definitely the way to go.
Car in front is Jordan, car number 10, and their rating is
15 laps
3.1.
left. We might be able to stay in front of the 15. He hasn't been gaining as much as I thought he would be up to this point. Damon might get past us and we might have ourselves lined up for a P6 if everything goes well from there.
The driver in front of us is 2 laps behind.
Damon should fly past us. He's got so much better tires at this point. I'm not going to fight that too hard.
That lap time was 31.
Go to our outside.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Outside.
Line.
Clear.
And that dirty air is immediately apparent. Forget how much that actually affects the handling until you get behind it
Fuel left.
after being in clean air for a while.
P6, that lap time was 31.31.
So that 15 with his 2-lap fresher tires, about a second back. I do think things evened out a little bit more there, and my tires are feeling much better at this point in the run than I did the first run. So I'm hoping I'll be able to hold him off there. I don't see anybody else behind us with fresher tires other than him. So this could be our spot, which would be a-okay with me. Just outside the top 5, not bad at all, and a 3,000 plus strength of field. Still have 11 more laps, though, to get there. You never know. There could be a yellow. We've been green so far, but you never know. Those things can happen. And then that would be completely different. Throw this race completely on its head. Very fun race, though, so far.
The gap to
I
last
wish I had
is
taken
now
a better
0.92.
approach in the first run, but only one way to learn.
Ten to go, this time by.
10 to go. Damon's running that high line. I wonder if there's any chance he'll end up burning his right front off doing that. I don't think there's enough time left in the race for a big switch like that to happen, but you never know. I mean, I had a 17 on that right front after the first run, after I abused it. And I wasn't even trying to abuse it. I think I gotta more than anything worry about staying in front of the 15 and who's behind us.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Because he has inched closer and closer, just a tiny bit at a time.
Number 5 is leading the race.
One and the 5 having a great battle for the win, it seems like. I just heard that the 5 took the lead with 8 to go. Or at least it said he did. Yeah, they're side by side at the line. .033. They're setting themselves up for a great finish. I won't be able to see it because I'm going to way the heck back here, but I'll take their word for it.
B6.
Damon's still running that high line, but he's still gaining on me. It would take a lot for a 7-lap tire difference to switch back, especially when I'm not the greatest at saving my tires. I think I've done better this run for sure, but I'm still not particularly good at it. You'd have to do something pretty dramatic, I think, to save them that well. Stayed on the bottom this whole run.
The gap to Burrows behind is now 1.00.
Gone back to maintaining the gap behind us a little bit, I think. That 10 has a heat pit on the same lap as us, but he's 3.4 seconds ahead. Too far for us to ever catch him. Looking at his gap, I don't think we are catching him anyway. He looks like he's running the top up there, so he's probably using the rest of the tire he has left at the moment. I'll probably do that. Well, I was going to say I'll probably do that with a couple laps to go, but if I'm not fighting for any
1.28.
close spot at the moment, I don't have anyone real close to me, there's really no reason to risk getting into the wall. So unless all of a sudden that 15 turns it on and he's about to pass me, I don't think I'm going to bother. I'll just stay down at the bottom, be consistent and safe, and bring it home. Give the crew guys limited things to worry about. I don't think we have any damage, do we? We didn't for the pit stop. I know we brushed the wall a couple times, but nothing too significant. That's just a new paint job. Nothing with the fabrication, I would imagine. What do they say?
No damage. Car
Yeah,
looks
car's
clean.
clean. We did a good job keeping it clean today, I think. Overall.
The gap behind is now 1.00.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
Interesting to see if Damon can catch that guy ahead of him. That gap's getting smaller, but he's only got 2 laps to do it. Alright, white flag. We had a full green race. This was a very fun one.
White flag. One more to go.
Very nicely done by everybody. This were a league race. It might have been Damon getting the win. And us finishing behind him with maybe a couple other guys.
Kane.
Seemed like every race he joined for the Gen 4 he was winning.
Good win and good race, everyone.
Good race, good win.
Good race, everyone. That was a lot of
Sixth
fun.
place. And that's the finish.
What are you
line.
doing?
So
Checkered flag.
we'll bounce back from this.
Oh, we got a what are you doing?
Good job.
At the very end.
Job.
I didn't think you were gonna check out like that. Sorry, buddy.
That was interesting. We had clean the whole time until after the checkered, I guess. Very curious to see what our tires are this time. What does it say?
I'd be like,
48.65. Compared to that first run, unbelievably better. So I learned how to approach it that second half a lot better, and I think it helped a lot. So P6, I will definitely take that.
Had an issue.
That's about where we were on
Fire up
speed.
Here though, just about every car.
Ooh, my hand's numb a little bit, gripping the steering wheel. And remember to let some blood flow once in a while, I think. But we'll see if there were any incidents. It sounds like maybe something at the very end. But I don't think we're going to get much other than maybe some wall hits in this one. Very good, clean race. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow, the 18 hard right after bouncing off the wall to save from getting into anybody. That was a very selfless move. Heads up to keep him from bouncing off the other guy, even though it caused him to hit the wall a second time. Prevented the yellow. Then we jump ahead to lap 24, and it looks like just some tire stuff going on. Maybe it was considering that wall hit,
Yeah, I
but...
don't apologize for that.
Ooh. Whoa, that's when we were tripping over each other. That was almost a wreck. Kind of want to look at that again. I got the wall a little bit and it got me out of sorts, but the 6 got it even harder. Yeah, I kind of just brushed the wall, but it got me a little wiggly. And then the 6 slapping the wall was actually faster through there than me, because I think he kept his foot in it. 20 getting loose. Oh, on the tri-oval. Looked like you maybe got up on the apron a little bit too much and it started getting the car sideways. Probably some tires with the 9 right here. There's me back there earning my 17% right front. I think a lot of these are just going to be tire readings, so we'll skip a little bit quicker until we get through the pit stops. We're already close here. Lap 32 or so. Yeah, I imagine. All of these tires. 6 on our inside right there.
That's the end of the session.
Moving along. Damon gets his first reading on 37. Proof that he was doing better than I was. So I already showed up here. Who ended up winning? Was it 5, I think? Thought I heard him say. Yeah, so he ended up passing the 1 for the win. Nicely done to him. The guy that I thought was a sit-go car at the start. Jeff Gordon gonna get the wall right here. Pretty good. Keeps it in the wall though to prevent a yellow. A lot of times you see guys bounce it off because they're trying to get it off the wall as quick as possible, and then they swerve across the track and cause a wreck. Oh, it looks like we actually are past the pit stops at this point. 13 trying to Hail Melon it through the corner, and that's not really working for him. He got the wall about 4 different times in the same set of corners there. And then here we're just back to tire readings again. You'll notice we don't show up quite as soon as I did the first time. In fact, the 1 is the one that shows up first here. He pit earlier than we did. I do think going long was probably better. These guys are getting close. Are they going to make contact? Not quite. Ooh, interesting entry right there from the 16. It was like he was trying to dirt track it through the corner. He was heavy on the throttle well into the corner, trying to get it sideways or something. That was an interesting approach. And then here, finally coming to the white flag is when I show up this time. I feel like that much better, because that means we got to about 50% right there. We ended up at 48. Lost 2% on the last lap or so. Which I don't think is too bad. That was weird. Were they... They were not a lap down. I don't know why the 17 is checking up here. That was strange. Does he think the race is over? Is he out of gas? What am I looking at here? It sounds like he's out of gas. Yeah. That's strange. He must have come in extra early. Unfortunately, he ended up in the pits after the race, so it says lap 81. I wonder if he came in too early and he wasn't in the fuel window. Or if he just underfueled it or something. So he runs out. And hard to blame the 12 right there, because you certainly aren't expecting someone to run out of fuel when you're going as hard as you can on the last lap. So hard to blame him there at all. I think if I'm the 17 there and I'm running out, I think you gotta yell that out on the mic. Otherwise, you're gonna get somebody running into you. It's kind of like, you know, if your name's Ty Dillon or something and you know you're going to be slow in the corner, you maybe want to wave your hand or make some sort of indication just to make sure the guy behind knows you're pitting. I don't know, just random example. You know, name that rhymes with Cy fill-in or something, you know. You know, even if you tell your spotter already, maybe just to make sure, a little hand out the window, it takes barely any extra effort. I don't know. But that'll do it for this one. The 5 celebrates the victory. That is a nice looking car. I don't know if that's based on a real one or not. That's a nice looking car. Very professional looking Sam's Club vehicle. It's got a good burnout going. So we'll see what our results say for us. P6 in this one. Race results page coming up for you. There it is. 6 iRating gained. We've had a good string of finishes lately. Usually gaining little bits at a time, but still solid finishes. We got 0x in this one. Clean race. 141 championship points. Very nice haul. I'm very happy with that. 31, 36 strength of field. Supposed to finish 3rd, I guess, but just outside the top 5. A-okay with me. Especially when the guy 1 spot ahead of us is someone who could easily go out and win any race. You know, we're in good company here, so pretty happy with it. And it was a very fun race overall, so who even cares about random numbers? What matters is you had a fun race, and we sure did. So I hope you enjoyed watching, had a fun time watching Gen 4 at Las Vegas. It was a good one. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.